An Ode to Public Service by Rita Paskowitz. It was just another ordinary day. The sun rose and the street lights dimmed as two workers from the sanitation department, Marco Freeman and Tony Morales, picked up our garbage, and the sprinkler system went on, spraying city water all across our lawn. The school bus, driven by a woman who is either a saint or a lunatic, former Army Lieutenant Mella Wiley, picked up our kids, Sophie and Jake, and dropped them off at Central High right on time. And Thomas Kim, a man who will smile at you even if it's 12 below zero, delivered our mail. And on this morning, he delivered a very belated birthday card from my roommate at the City College, where I got a scholarship that paid for all 4 years, except for a little bit that a student loan covered. Now, we had just gotten a new puppy from the Humane Society. Our kids promised to take care of it. You've heard that before, right? Anyway, I call her Jaws. So I went down to the county assessor's office to get her licensed, and when I got there, I met this wonderful man, Leon Torres, and we took care of the dog, and then I made a formal complaint about this huge pothole at the end of our driveway, which Leon promised he would take care of. And you know, I believed him more than my kids. I don't know what that says about my parenting. Now, after that, I was driving home, and two police officers, Laura Arcos and Donald Whitecloud, were directing traffic around this accident that happened at the intersection of 16th and Farnham. And I remember my phone ringing, and I got a phone call from my sister telling me that my 16-year-old niece, Isabel, was posing for the picture that would go on her brand new driver's license, being shot by Letitia Moore at the DMV. And down the street from us, there was a new refugee family, and they were being visited by Dee Weintraub, their social worker, and she was going over all the important details of public transportation, Pell Grants, and the food stamp program. And of course, she was being helped by translator Nai Win. And my next-door neighbor, who was unfortunately just laid off, Cal Durfee, he was down at the bank cashing his first unemployment check. And this woman, she was a mother, was at the public library. She was trying to check out the Hunger Games trilogy from Maisha Luaru, the librarian at the local branch. And of course, that skeptical mother was me. Now, my husband, Richard, the city planner, he was flying home from yet another national conference. I got to ask you, seriously, how many cities can there be left to plan? Well, he landed safely, and we celebrated his homecoming with a delicious home-cooked meal served outside on the deck. Of course, the food was all federally expected, and it was perfect except for the set of cupcakes that I picked up, red velvet, eaten by our dog. Well, we're having this lovely evening, and all of a sudden it starts raining. Not just drizzling, but pouring. Drops the size of a municipal pool. And all of a sudden, boom, there's this gigantic, loud clash of lightning and this boom of thunder, and the power goes out. So we run inside, and everybody starts lighting candles everywhere throughout the house, including one that was too close to the drapes in the dining room. Well, fortunately, unemployed Cal Durfee was on his computer using up the battery, checking out the online job site, and he looked up and he saw the tragedy about to unfold in our dining room. So he quickly dialed 911, and all of a sudden we heard this siren screaming toward our house, and Sherry Frazier, Eddie Bonaducci, and Steve Novak pour out of the fire truck and put out our smoldering curtain, just as Najima Danjuma, a public power worker, is climbing up the utility pole in the backyard of our new refugee neighbor's house, and she brings light back into our neighborhood, brings light back into the night of just another ordinary day. So I want to be sure to thank all of you in public service for making just another ordinary day extraordinary, like you do every day. Thank you so much.